Nenda kama tokeita.
Taxi. Mole medo controlling abantu. Emba tubajiteke wali kaziteke wali
Ndio kazivere mu parking ya wamwe. Sawa ndio na nimekuja mtu.
Sawa ni nacho changa.
Abajingi zo bingi za wali.
Walitangamba sana mpaka leo.
Ne bano neziri kamera za tabbu.
Njagala kakola kasindike kati ku WhatsApp.
Ekizimbe kizole.
Yango ni.
Esama engalo.
Yes, we are ready.
Greetings, fellow Ugandans in London and indeed the whole diaspora. My name is Honorable Chagulanyi, also known as Bobi Wine. I am really honored to be able to address you on this important conference, which has party leaders and yes, concerned Ugandans. I will most importantly address the concerned Ugandans because I believe that, you could be a member of a certain political party or not, but if you take caution, if you're conscious about what's happening in your country, then indeed you're indeed a concerned Ugandan. So let me address all Ugandans irrespective of what party they belong to. I am glad that we take such important times to have a discussion about the future of our country, something of late I've been so passionate about. I happen to belong to a mindset or a group of people who believe that power belongs to the people. Those are the people that call themselves people power. People power, to be precise, is not about Bobi Wine or any leader or politician for that matter. No, people power are the people who believe in Article 1 of our Constitution, which states that all power belongs to the people. And indeed, people power are the people that continuously feel disenfranchised, the people that continue to be oppressed. People power is me, people power is you. People power is that old woman in the village who receives money by mobile money but still has to be taxed to use that money. People power is that student that has struggled all our way through university but cannot get a job. People power is the border guy that gets arrested every now and then simply because guys want to extort money from him. People power are the investors that continue to be threatened because the economy continues to sink and they are not sure whether their investment is ever going to make sense. People power indeed are the gallant military officers, the soldiers and the policemen who keep us safe 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and yet at the end of the month they earn peanuts. And yes, every now and then they are given orders that they don't believe in. They are ordered to brutalize, torture, or even kill the people that they are supposed to be protecting. So all of us are people power, regardless of where you work, regardless of your profession, regardless of your age, and yes, regardless of your tribe or political party. We believe that for our country to be liberated from the oppressors, and if I must make it clear, our country, in my opinion, is divided between oppressors and the oppressed. Those oppressors are everywhere, and yes, the oppressed are everywhere. The oppressors are everywhere because I believe they are mainly in the ruling party, and you'll find them even among us, and yes, the oppressed are among us, and many members of the ruling party continue to be oppressed. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm addressing you, I want you to know that everybody needs liberation in our country. And for us to liberate ourselves from the misery that we continue to face every day, it's going to take all of us. For this to be people power, it will take all of us because it is not person power, but it's people power. We need to come together regardless of what political party we belong to, regardless of what tribe, religion, or sex. It's important that we look at what we hold together as an aspiration. As a country, we have desires, we have ideals, we have countries, for example, the UK, that we look at and we always wonder why our home continues to be miserable. Many of you are in the diaspora not because you want, but because the conditions back home don't make it any better for you to stay there. I'm sure many of you want to come back home, especially if our home was well governed. We know that our country is rich, our country is super endowed, but we know that our country is misgoverned, and that's why we are in the state where we are today. And yes, we know that if we all take part in the liberation of our country, we can achieve a country that we desire. So what is that country that we desire? In my opinion, we desire a country that is fair to everybody, a country where everybody is equal before and under the law, a country that provides equal opportunities to every citizen, regardless of who knows you, or what your tribe is, or where you come from, or who you're connected to. A country where if you work hard, you'll be sure you're going to benefit. And a country where women don't feel insecure anymore. A country where when you speak out your mind, you're not going to be brutalized or tortured. I know that there's so much we can talk about our country, and I'm really glad that we have formidable leaders on this platform. We have the Honorable Nandala Mafabi, we have the FDC President, and we have other leaders. I will be glad because I know that they're going to, share with you quite a lot. I'm honored to be here with you, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I am not feeling very well, so I will not speak for long. I thank you for inviting me. I apologize I couldn't be there in person, but at least I sent a message to you, brothers and sisters, to encourage you to keep fighting on, to keep coming together, to keep communicating with each other, to keep standing for what is right and rejecting what is wrong, and to always remember that people power is our power, and our power is people power, for God and my country.